Happening, guys. So, full time. Jesus Christ. Euro 2024 finale. Spain 2, England 1. Spain are champions of Europe. And yes, the diehard English fans is going to be a whole lot of
emotional damage.
match reaction next game.
Fatality.
Well. I honestly thought England were going to do it. I thought this time, England were actually going to see it over the line. England have become the first nation to reach back-to-back Euro finals and lose them.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, that's going to be quite hard to take. Spain become the first nation side to win the Euros for fourth time, which means they are the most successful club in Euros history now, as they've made history. And yeah, it's another final, another Harry Kane no-show. The players overall weren't good enough. I mean, it's the players. I would say, I'm going to say Arteta. That's how similar Arteta and Southgate are. The players Southgate picked, I mean, he went with Luke Shaw on the left-hand side, even though he was playing Trippier, throughout the competition. Although I felt defensively Walker was the worst on the pitch. I didn't manage to see the first goal because on my way home after watching the first half, I was listening to it and then they scored. But I think someone said that both goals came from down his side, and I seen the second goal, Spain's second goal, and it was from his end. But yeah, nobody really was that good. Mena wasn't that good. Rice wasn't that good. Saka wasn't that good. Like nobody was really. The England had 2-2 bit of possession, but again they just threw it away basically, and it's same old England really. It's like I've always said, England are the Arsenal of. They're an international Arsenal. It's just that I thought this time round England would see it out. I saw something which I didn't know until the day of the final yesterday. Since May 2001, Spanish teams, including the national team Spain, when they've played cup finals against anybody else, they've won all 22 of the finals. You know what I mean? At the time, I'm looking at it thinking, Jesus Christ, like England would have to make history then, because Spain don't lose. You know what I mean? Spain don't lose. If a Spanish team is in a cup final, they win. You know what I mean? That's how it is. They win. And when Spain are in finals, they win them. Spain are just that team. Spain are just that country. Like, I don't know what it is about them, but they don't know how to lose. And the thing is, this is not the Spain team that's flooded with Real Madrid and Barcelona players. Like this team, this Spanish team, is the equivalent of the England team being full of, like, let's just go with Aston Villa, Crystal Palace type shit, and you've barely got much of the top teams in it of players. You know what I mean? That just puts into perspective of how good Spain were to go unbeaten in all this competition and win it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, Palmer came on. I said England's best chance of winning it is if Harry Kane gets injured or he comes off in the game. And I was nearly right because he came off and England equalised. You know what I mean? But overall, like Harry Kane, this goal machine, again in the final does not do anything. Like Harry Kane does not deserve, for me, looking at it from a neutral's perspective, Harry Kane does not deserve to start any cup final, in my opinion. He doesn't. Unless you comfortably goes up, then you bring him on or something. But he does not. For me, I don't care what you do. Like, you're not starting the final type of shit. You know what I mean? Well, we've seen it enough times now, haven't we? We've seen for Spurs on what, 2 occasions? 2 League Cup finals he was in with Spurs, lost. Then now 2 Euros finals, and then obviously there was the German Super Cup. Even though it was his debut, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Same drill. You know what I mean? I think he scored in his Bundesliga debut. You know what I mean? So what's that say? He couldn't score in the Super Cup. I don't think he scored in that game. I don't know what scored the Bayern Munich lost by. I can't remember. I don't know if it was 3-0 or something. Because I know a Spanish player scored a hat-trick. But yeah, like Harry Kane is just not that guy. I think England will have to come to terms that the golden generation is dampened by Harry Kane as being one of them. Now, I want to just quickly talk about something that I've seen, right? And this is a video that I'm going to do a full-blown reaction to because, this is just wild, right? I seen Robbie on AFTV Robbie on his DR Sports channel from the reaction of last night's Euro final, and he's saying that Southgate basically England need to move on from Southgate, which to me, in that video, Robbie's literally justifying why Arsenal should move on from Arteta. Really, if you replace the word Southgate with Arteta in his video, his match reaction to the Euro final, like it's literally a justification to get rid of Arteta. Literally, the reason I challenge anybody who comes across this video who watches AFTV Robbie on DR Sports, right? I challenge any one of you, right, to go to that channel and bring up the fact that literally everything you're saying about Southgate as to why England should move on is the same thing of why Arsenal fans who want Arteta out have a justification for wanting him out. Literally the same thing. There's no different. You know what I mean? Robbie, let me find it. Have I got it? Yeah, I've got it. Robbie, because we've been putting the pressure on finishing second twice now. Oh, we're putting pressure on Man City. I mean, he's got us in that's his thing. We're in a title race, blah, blah, blah. That's his thing. What are England doing? They're in 2-time Euro runners-up, right? When that's Arsenal, he's saying keep Arteta. It's Southgate now for England. England weren't seeing semi-finals and finals before Southgate took over, right? And he's saying, no, we need to move on because if we move him on, we can get another manager in who can then possibly win us the World Cup. That's his logic. Yet when it's Arsenal now, Arsenal fans like me, Northside, Lee Gunner, Jez, Southern Gunner, everybody else, when we're saying, okay, Arteta took us to title races on a bounce, finished second, move him on, get a proper manager in, and then we'll possibly win the league or have a better chance of winning the league. Now suddenly, no, you can't do that because Arteta got us so far, mate, and the next manager that comes in might not do much. So how does that make sense? How does that make sense then? Keep Arteta because he's back-to-back title races, back-to-back runners-up. We need to move on from Southgate, back-to-back Euro finalists, a World Cup semi-final and a quarter-final in between that. Really? But I'm going to do a full-blown reaction to it anyway, so stay tuned for that, guys. I will do a full reaction. But, yeah, England, same old England, not good enough. I mean, I'm not upset or anything. I mean, obviously, I said I thought England were going to do it. I wanted England to do it just purely off the fact that, you know, Saka got heat for missing penalty in the Euros. You know what I mean? And I wanted to see, obviously, my Arsenal players win. Even though David Raya is a Euro champion now, so that's a silver lining to it, I suppose, if you can call it that. But yeah, I thought England would do it. I wanted England to do it just for that. Otherwise, you know, I don't really care. I've said before, England's not in my heart like that. I'm club over country anyway, so it is what it is. But yeah, no, there's gonna be a lot of salty England fans. I mean, I'm seeing them. I think I might do some reaction videos on this channel to what England fans are saying. But I particularly want to get onto the England fans who are Arsenal fans, just to see what they're saying. Like, I want to know how many of these England fans are Arteta in that want Southgate out, because Arteta and Southgate, they're the same person. Managerial-wise, they're the same person. You've never seen these two in the same room together. You haven't. You know what I mean? You have not seen Arteta and Southgate in the same room. No way, Jose, Enrique. You haven't seen it. You know what I mean? And if you've seen it, I beg you to just stop it. Stop
the cap.
You know what I mean? These man, they're the same. You know what I mean? The same thing England fans are complaining about are the same things Arsenal fans are complaining about the manager. They're the same guy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The twins. But yeah, anyways, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials, the links in the description below, and subscribe to my reaction channel. This is my reaction channel that I do outside of football. So this channel will have reactions on it on football terms, based around football. Any reactions I do that's nothing to do with football will be on my reaction channel, which is the first link that you'll come to in my description. So yeah, guys, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys for my reaction video to Robbie from DR Sports indirectly justifying getting rid of Arteta. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.